Another episode of Missouri State Rebuild Dynasty, or Dynasty Rebuild, however you want to look at it. So far, haven't lost any games yet. We are undefeated and ranked 14th in the country right now, which is going to get us into the playoff currently, as I don't believe anyone. We are the highest rated non-conference team currently, rated just above Memphis, who is in the American, and then the next closest would be Kensaw. So we might need to do them again since they are undefeated as well and in the top 25. So I might end up doing them again this season when we get to that point. I did have to play a couple games because our play style for passing took a nosedive in the first couple, like after in the second and third week. So we ended up falling behind on the 5-star because that was what he was interested in. Although we still have a decent shot at getting him, all depending on if Ohio State gives him a visit or not, which is in 2 weeks from now. So I think we have a decent shot. I still am leading pretty much everyone except for this guy right here, who I'm probably gonna let go. Was he the decent one? No, he was actually the worst of the bunch. As this one, not really necessary. The main ones I am concerned about at the moment, though, are these ones. These are all the 4-stars that did not have. Some of them did not have offers. Some of them did. I'm hoping he signs in the next week or so. I think it's very possible. And I'm hoping he does as well. As Louisville has the only other one. And I can't remember if he's visiting the. I think this is week 9, so pretty sure he's visiting this week. And unfortunately, Arizona State finally gave him an offer, so I'm gonna have to start doing more on him. We're still good there. Alabama has entered the chat right there. So we'll have to be mindful of that going forward. But we're going to see how we do against Oregon State. Not the greatest overall. So I think we'll stay undefeated. But I've seen worse things happen, especially in these sims. It all depends on how Cornell plays. This one's not that great of a walkout. In another year or two, we should be able to start putting some more handful of mid-tier schools on there. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go into the sim. Well, that's fine. Oh, Joyner is back from the injured list as well. But we are going to head to the sim here. And Missouri State is off. As Cornell is going to get sacked to start off the game. Wonderful. Oh, is he hurt too? If he gets hurt, we're screwed. We do not have... I think we just got Viato as our backup. And he's trash. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that's a terrible start. Ooh, man. Very bad start. I'm assuming that's a turnover tradition. Jeff Newgrader gives Oregon State great field position to start the ball game. And they're going to score on one play. I wouldn't mind playing here. They got some cool looking jerseys too. And they're on for the extra point. And they are up 7-0. Not even a minute into this ball game. And we got a quick pass. I would actually prefer if they pass more. So I want to keep that play style up, but Cornell does have some good wheels, as seen right there. After those two big hits to start the ball game. And he got a completed pass over the middle. I can't tell if that was Cone or Byard. I think it was Cone. And Joyner is back off the injured list, and he might be headed right back. He just came back from a torn labrum, because he's been out the last few games. As Malden's going to come back in and take over duties. It's 3rd and 4. And it's going to fall incomplete. This is definitely going to be Missouri State's biggest test so far. The only other one was Boise State, who gave them a run for their money in our last episode. But ultimately, they did end up holding on for the victory. I believe it was 44-38. Or 36. As Oregon State gets a good gain there for a first down. And a pass over the middle, and he is gonna score. Not a good start for Missouri State here, as they are now down 2 scores. And we're only 5 minutes in. And it's going to be Missouri State on their 17, and he's going to get sacked again. Already 3 times in the first 5 minutes of the game. This is not a good start for Trey Cornell. He's not looking good. This offensive line has been very patchy at times through these first 6 games. Having multiple injuries. And that's going to fall 5 yards short of a first down. They're going to have to punt. And fair caught at the 32. And an option play. And another handoff. For little to no gain. And another handoff for a short gain. And that's going to be Oregon State's first punt of the game. And we're going to get a return. And it's not going to go far for Max Cone. Maybe I should call him Ice Cream, or Ice Cream Cone. As Joyner is back in and gets tackled for no gain. And he gets hit again. But he gets the ball off this time. And he passes, and it's going to not be caught. And they're going to have to punt again. That chainsaw is going to get old. And it's not this week we got people visiting, because obviously we're not in the... not at home. But I believe it's next week. This should be week 8. And they are just gashing through this defense. The team has been suffering injuries all over the place here of late. As Oregon State picks up another first down. And that's going to fall incomplete. Oh, and that's a good play. I don't know if that's going to count as a sack or not, but I would like to think it would. And that's going to be incomplete. Going to force another punt. So we'll see if Missouri State can get anything going here as the first quarter is coming close to a close. Yeah, handoff up the middle. I'm not even sure who that is. It was a single-digit number. I know that's Maldin. Or Malden. So he picks up our first down. And another rush. And 4 more yards. This first quarter did not go Missouri State's way. They are currently only averaging 2.8 yards a play as they're trying to get things going here in Oregon. As Tavares Bayard makes a catch. And a handoff, and Meldon with the solid gain for the first down. And a quick pass, but that falls incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down here. Lamar Watford with the sack. The 4th sack already on Trey Cornell. Oh, and he gets free. And picks up a big gain through the air there. Jalen Meldon. It's 1st and 10. The Bears just passed, or on the 28th. And a pass in the middle, and it's caught. And they're down to the 12. And getting in a little bit of a hurry up here. Oh, for a second there, I thought they were in field goal formation. Like, that doesn't make sense. And a quick pass, and he is going to get in for the score. Missouri State gets on the board here in the 2nd with a passing touchdown, which is actually something I would like to see more of. And a kickoff. And return to the 20, where Oregon State begins. And it's an option play, and he's going to gain about 16 yards on that play. Has 28 yards so far today. And a handoff up the middle. This looks like a pro-style offense to me. Since I'm seeing the I-form formation. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. Missouri State looking to make a stop here. And they're not going to do it here. As Oregon State picks up the 1st. And they're going to get in for the 2nd. He's going to fumble it. The 1st sack today. Unfortunately, they could not get the fumble, as it's a loss of 10 yards. That would have really shifted the momentum here. Oh, and he gets another one. 2 sacks in a row now. It's 3rd and 27. Missouri State's looking to get a stop here. And they're going to. As Oregon State is gonna punt. And We get a little bit of a return by Max Cone, but not for much. So hopefully Cornell here can stop getting sacked. He's been sacked 4 times so far. And he just passed 2,000 yards on the season. Averaging like 275 a game, give or take. And we got a handoff, and that's going to be a first down. And a handoff to Joyner, who gets pretty much nowhere for a 1-yard loss. And he gets rid of it, but doesn't get very far. As we get to listen to the chainsaw once again, which gets played. Yeah, this was just randomly generated on my schedule. I actually like it, so I'm actually thinking about doing a dynasty with them at some point. And that's going to be a 4-yard gain. And it's going to be 3rd down. Can Missouri State hold them? I'm not expecting it. And they cannot. That defensive secondary is not very good. And after losing those 2 linebackers last year to the draft, we did not replace them with very good players. As it's going to be 2nd and 10 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Gonna get in a little bit of a hurry up here. And it's gonna be caught. And a pass over the middle. That's gonna fall incomplete. And another pass over the middle. They just can't stop them over the middle. That's why we're going after that 4-star middle linebacker. Because we can't stop anyone over the middle. And that's going to be a timeout. Got 1:22 remaining. Trying to keep them out of the end zone here in the 2nd quarter. And a nice play as they call another timeout. And if you're listening to the crowd, they want to put 6 on the board. But I'm glad they're not. They're only going to put 3. As Oregon is going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. Or Oregon State, my bad. Let's see if Cornell can lead us to some points before half. Well, the best 3-star gem I've ever had, he has not played exceedingly well in this game. And he gets a pass over the middle. But let's see what that's going to lead to. I'm not even sure what that is. What was that? Is that on me? Apparently. I didn't get a chance to read it before it disappeared. But... And they're just going to hand it off here. Wonderful. And I would... Okay, they did get it off. And he's going to get sacked again. For the 5th time. Second time in the second quarter. As Oregon State's giving us a whooping. There's still a chance, but they might end our undefeated streak here. As I cannot say that name. Or Gillespie, I believe is how it's pronounced. And Oregon State is going to receive the kick. And a solid hit at the 15. And a run up the middle. Another run up the middle. It's also been one of Missouri State's biggest issues over their first 3 years is runs. Their run defense has been very bad. That and offensive line play, or more or less line play on both sides of the ball. But we do have a left tackle already secured, a left guard secured, both 4 stars. And I think we had a 4-star right edge as well. And I think 1 3-star DT. Trying to remember that are signed currently. As we got an option play, and he's going to take off running, and he's going to get down all the way to the 10-yard line. And another handoff up the middle. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, and it's picked off! A huge play for this Missouri State defense. It was sorely needed after Oregon State just pretty much went down the entire field in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. As we get a handoff up the middle and a solid gain of about 11 yards. And they're flipping the play. Let's see. Anytime I did that, they always gave a false start. And they're going to be in a hurry up here. 2nd and 10. And he's going to get sacked again. That's 6 times today. Cornell cannot get away from the pressure. And here comes the chainsaws. Gotta release it. Gets rid of it. But can't get the first down. And has to punt it after causing the turnover. So nothing gained from the turnover. Ooh, and a nice tackle for loss there. It looks like they've technically kept their running back in check. But still had some big runs by the quarterback here. As he breaks one tackle, but gets tackled by the next. It's 3rd and 8. And it's picked off again! That was a lineman, too, that was dropping back into coverage, who also has a sack in this game. And he's doing everything in his power to help them win. I can't think of his name, though. I believe I think he's a sophomore. As we got a quick pass to the left for a short gain. And another quick pass to the other side this time. For 3 yards this time. As it's 3rd and 5. And he's holding on to the ball, and he releases it, and it's going to fall incomplete. And again, nothing comes of it. And technically, Oregon State's not even the best team Missouri State has played this season, because we played Boise at the beginning, who had a better overall record than every other team, and we scored 44 on them. And he's going to pick up a first down there. And a handoff. And a 5-yard gain. And a quick pass, but that's going to fall incomplete. Missouri State is trying to hold them here and get the ball back. And it's going to be a deep pass, and it's going to fall incomplete after the deflection. Probably by DeLatter, our number 1 CB. As he's going to return this for, don't know exactly how far, probably 8-9 yards. As Missouri State's going to take over at the 29. And again, they got to start throwing the ball down the field and stop with this dinking and dunking. And there we go. Finally a first down. It looked like it was Max Cone. I couldn't tell if that was 85 or 14. 85 is Tavares Byard. And quick pass, but it's going to be 3rd and 3. Cornell trying to keep this drive alive. But it's going to have to wait until the start of the 4th quarter here, as Missouri State is trying to keep their undefeated hopes alive here and potentially make the playoff after missing it by 1 spot last year to Boise State, which is why they're our new rival. And why I put them on the schedule first this season. As it's a deep pass, but that's going to fall incomplete. And they are going to go for it here on 4th down. A little risky with the way they've moved the ball. And he is going to get hit. And that's going to fall incomplete. And Oregon State's going to take over on the 47. With the handoff up the middle. Missouri State's just not having a very good game here. Minus the defense hasn't played bad. Had a few turnovers. But that fumble at the beginning of the game really hurt by Cornell. That was in the... It was, I think, on the 10. Where he got sacked. On the first drive. And then they gave up a long pass in the first quarter. And they get a sack here. Their 3rd of the game. There's still plenty of time left in this one. Oh, was that on 4th down? I wasn't even paying attention. And we got a quick pass over the middle. So both teams turn it over on downs. On consecutive drives. We got a quick pass to Meldon. Not sure if Joyner is injured again. He may be, and he's going to go down for a 7th time in this game. Number 72. If Cornell has any rushing yards, I'd be surprised. Even with his 90 speed. And there's Joyner. And now he's hurt. That's not good. Because our backup is a low 70s senior. Who was our starter 2 years ago. When he was a sophomore. After Jacob Clark graduated after the first season. And they're going to have to punt again. The offense just has not been there. But a fantastic punt that goes out of bounds at the 1. So maybe they can get a safety here. And they're not going to get the safety, but keep them to a reasonable gain. It's 2nd and 6. And another handoff. And he's going to take off, and he's going to get the 1st down. Very unfortunate at this point in the game. When Missouri State needs every second they can get. And they have not played the option well. With him getting 60 yards on the ground as a quarterback. And option again. And again, another 1st down. And a 7-yard gain there. And it looks like they're really going to start grinding out this clock to keep Missouri State from coming back. Got a pass over the middle, and he makes the catch. And they are driving once again. Missouri State really needs a turnover here. And they're going to get the sack. His second sack of the day. I can't remember what his name is either. John Andrews. I think he is a junior. He's a sophomore or a junior, one or the other. And it's another pass and another first down. This defense can't stop them. And right up the gut. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 7. And we got a handoff up the middle again. Going to be 2nd and goal. If they score a touchdown here, it is pretty much over at this point. Without a turnover or a field goal here, I don't see much chance in the Bears' future. And they're going to stop them there as they call a timeout. Their first of the ball game, or the first of the second half. And they are going to be down 13 with 2:23 left in the ball game. They're going to have to really drive down the field here. And he is not going to get anything on that kickoff return. And I've still only ever seen that one kickoff return. I don't think I'll ever see another one. That happened in I think it was 2. No, it was year 1. It was the bowl game in year 1. That kickoff return will never happen again, I don't think. As he drops back, pass over the middle. And that one's complete, but we're at the 2-minute warning here. And I also saw an onside kick in the last game by the other team. But Cornell is going to get picked off here. And that's essentially going to end the ball game, as Oregon State is going to ruin Missouri State's undefeated record here in the 4th year of this rebuild. There's always next year. We only lost 1 game last year, so we'll see if we lose any other ones this year. With Kennesaw State looking good. Still undefeated in our conference. I still think we'll win out. So I think Kennesaw State's our last game. And then we'll probably have to play them again in the conference championship. Would be my guess. And a handoff up the middle. And that's essentially going to do it here. As they're going to turn it over on downs at the 5-yard line. As Cornell comes back in. and has just not been very good in this game. And I wouldn't even bother clocking it, but at this point, they have no chance. And he's going to take off running. And he's down. And they're not going to get another playoff. And Oregon State wins this ball game. And Missouri State is probably going to fall quite a few spots in the top 25 this coming week. As their wide receiver was very good in this one. It just went black. But I would definitely not be opposed to an Oregon State dynasty at some point in the near future. I like their uniforms. I like that tradition. And we'll see what happens as we move forward here. I probably should think about opening this up. What do I have this on? I don't think I want to do any more of these for right now. I do think I need to... Does this have a bigger impact? I could really use this to help with recruiting. But, yeah. Let's see if any of the recruits decided to come before I end this episode. And we got one. 4-star wide receiver from St. Louis, Missouri. And another from Lee's Summit, Missouri. That will help our receiving core next year immensely. As a playing style, that worries me because I can't afford to lose Cornell. If he leaves, I am screwed beyond belief. So I have not started scouting any quarterbacks yet. Or at least I'm screwed from moving conferences anytime soon. But we will look and see what we have. Okay, it was a Mike linebacker. Then I think I'm going to make him a tight end probably. So that's technically 3 wide receivers? No, 4 wide receivers. No, 3. They're technically the same guy. Or the same arch type. But I love tall receivers. And they all got decent speed for the most part. I think he's going to be the best of the bunch to start out with. I might look and see if I can make him a quarterback. If I can, I might actually do it. But, whoops. Let's finish this off. Let's see if that one guy went back down or not. Where is he? There he is. I am only going after him. Yeah, Ohio State's probably going to take him from me. It does say he's in the top 3. But I would be very, very surprised if I get him at this point. I would totally make sure he started. So, I don't know why they would even think he wouldn't at this point. Then, pretty much all these, I shouldn't really need to do anything. I'm not that worried if I lose him. If I do, I do. Yeah, one of his things is an F grade, and I can't fix that. I don't believe. But we can try. Then I should probably be going a little bit more hardcore on him. I think we'll get him next week. Potentially, we'll see. I believe we'll lose him. We should have him pretty easily. This one, I'm not that worried about if I lose. And he's about to take a visit to Kensaw. So he's probably going to sign there. And I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to skip that. And then this one, if I'm going to get him, I probably should schedule him a visit. So we can do that one. Then I'm hoping I can jump Ohio State here this coming week. But we will see. No competitive ones. Then again, no competitive ones. I already got a few linemen, but I don't really need to give him more. Don't need to give him more. This one would probably be helpful. I think he had pretty good speed and acceleration for a linebacker. I can live with that. So, and plus, it's going to be a complimentary visit with the other guy. So why not? And nobody. That one would be pointless. And this one, we're good. I'm just hoping Alabama doesn't give him much, even though I already have 3 other wide receivers at this time. So I don't technically need them. And now Ohio State's in on this one as well. As long as I get one of them, I'll be happy. I don't know if either one's going to be good, but the halfback would be the one I'd want the most. Let's see, that should be enough to give me 25 on him. Since we are going to lose Joyner at the end of the year. And I don't think I have any other halfbacks currently on the list. And nobody's signed. I'm hoping the left guard comes. Because I could really use them. As that last game shows, that line is absolutely dog shit. So, but that's going to end this episode. We'll see you next time.